That'll come back.
Now, I've picked up all this pipe. I need to take my... Oops. I need to take the pipe across to...
Taco over there making progress.
Taco making progress?
Taka Bear.
You know, until now I've heard Taco Bear every time you said it.
You would.
Oh yeah, tacos are delightful. Okay, so let's pick that up. I'll be the judge of that. Wait, maybe not. Are you male or female for starters?
You want to taste a taka?
Let's see. Pipes with hazard grate. What does that say? Oh, that just says hazard grate. There we go. Furious construction ensues. Alright, little robots, let's get this pipeline all the way out there. Get these freaking trees and rocks out of here. Let's see. Stone. Nope, wrong one. That one. Are you kidding me? I managed to line it up exactly with the power poles. That's not going to end well. I couldn't have done that if I was trying to. Okay, let's pick that up. Yep, of course that's going to line up. I couldn't have been one further over away from the damn power poles.
Karen Master's playing with the new people.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Well, it doesn't matter, I'm out of frickin' bent pipe again.
You're near bent pipe.
I only do that because I know how much it entertains / bothers you. You and your bent pipe. Yep, my pipe's bent. Wow, I've only used 1 million uranium out of that uranium heap. Damn it, Spidertron, what are you doing? It's the tiniest peninsula and you gotta get stuck on it again. Get down here, you dweeb. Leave you unsupervised for 30 seconds, you get stuck in a corner in a round room.
You're the one that's programming him.
No, I just said go A to B. There's no programming.
That's a program. It's a very simple program. That's a program.
Pick up these rocks.
Hello, Boomer.
Guess that's one person you can actually say hey Boomer to.
Thank you, sir.
Let's get rid of all these rocks while I'm here.
I wonder if stone is something we need to worry about.
So technically brown tree is not the same as dead tree, correct?
No, I think a brown tree is alive.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is if it still has a color associated with it, it's not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Oh yeah, all these steam turbines are just about tip top right now in the middle of the cycle. That's awesome.
They're what?
All of these steam turbines, they're like tip top. Yeah. They're all very, very close to the top.
How come these aren't working? It has no steam.
It has connection to steam. The tanks has steam.
Steam is low and the pumps are sucking it all away.
Seems to just be that bank that's doing that too. That's weird. Like this bank over here, one of them's firing and the other two aren't. This bank over here, I don't know, that one's firing and that one's not.
This guy's pretty weak.
Yeah, this bank over here, we've got one that's firing just fine and two that aren't. That's weird. I wonder if there's been a little tweak to the fluid dynamics or something that this now trips. It didn't used to have any idlers before. And like down here,
there's not enough water going into this.
For some reason, one of the pumps is running at 3/4. I don't know why. Okay, does the disgusting condition of the water in any way affect its usability as coolant? Because this water is like glowing green.
No, it's just
I wouldn't risk
coloring based on how much pollution is in that exact area.
Yeah, like that water is a color I wouldn't risk peeing in for fear of exposing myself to something. And I mean like from the shore. Okay, so these tanks. Alright, these tanks are all full. These ones have some. These ones have some.
But like,
these ones have almost none.
If you look at the water line on this side, there's just no water. Which is why the steam is low.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be low with 4 of them feeding in there. And I could try running it around the outside and feeding 2 in. Well, you know, I'm actually standing right here, so why don't I could actually... Oh, I can't because I'm not the pipe. That's fine. Let me go get some more pipe.
It says you want a offshore pump for every 12 heat exchangers.
Okay, the thing I was reading said it was 1-to-1 with the cores. The thing you're reading, does it say 1-to-1 with the cores?
Yeah, the simple build ratio has 1 and 4 exchangers and 4. But for the pump ratio, it says 1, 12, 20.
I think I've got more offshore pumps here somewhere.
But that is how many... If I drag a decon over this...
No disassemble.
There are 48, which...
Should be okay.
That... Yeah, but that's if the pump is like right next to them.
Well, then I can always, I can always run a couple extra pumps to feed the other side, or feed into the sides, and see if that cheers it up, because I've got 3 more offshore pumps on me anyway. As fortune has it.
Yeah, because some of these on the far side just have like 0.
Let's give you all of that. Those. Those. I'm going to need a couple of those. Let's take those. Oh yeah, and then all of those. Shit, I ran out of a lot of things. Alright, that should be good enough to keep you busy.
This rocket control units are looking so bad.
Well, it can't all be poetry in motion. Offshore pumps, where are you? There you are. Okay, so we'll do a pump there. Okay, let's put you like so. Of course. Let's do like so. Yeah, I mean, for the cost of an extra offshore pump and a handful of pipes, there's really no reason for this system to be running inefficiently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Now,
You still aren't getting fuel?
I need this to stay out of that build, so let's put it here.
Why? That's why.
Let's pick you.
That's still yellow. There we go. Last bit gathered up. And we probably need to start looking into different furnaces, maybe.
Well, it depends. Are you spider like it, or are you still using steel furnaces instead of electric?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea then. There we go. Now we got water in the far side.
Yeah, looks like all the steam turbines are on now, too.
Yeah. I'll bet you that has a dramatic improvement on our power situation. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that they were starving.
All that solar already placed? Damn, it is. Okay.
Alright, now... we'll put that down there. And... oh, you dummy. That's not the one to connect it to. Okay, let's pick up all of those. So we can do a second one over here. Now the steam's actually getting in the way of me seeing what the hell I'm doing. I think that's a good sign.
Sure. Very close. Just 2 more speed modules down there? Possibly. There's a bunch up there for faster oils. However, looks like the oil is all full, so I don't know if that's a big deal to do or not.
Well, it's doing a little better now. I've got 2 of the water coming in on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 2 on the west side, so it has a whole lot better distribution of water all the way around.
Okay.
None of the turbines are starving, and all of the tanks are starting to store steam again. So it looks like we're producing more steam during the day than we need, and at night we'll burn that off.
Okay.
Oh, I have a bunch of ammo for you guys. There you go.
All of the speed modules are finally in place down here.
I've got all of the things I need to fix this up. I might want to lengthen that. Okay. We'll go like that. And you can go in that box. Really? I only picked up 1 piece of uranium? Wow, I timed that well. Set you up like that, and let's paste that down there. You can't build. Oh, there's one little dot I missed. There it is. Oh, I'm out of long arms. Okay. Yep.
Keep being behind on plastic.
Well, we're not running behind on plastic because of the lack of oil. I just saw the oil train go by.
No, my bot-based red circuit build down southish.
Ah. Alright, let's grab those.
Because they are out of Logibots. I'm still out of Logibots. Still out? Okay. That isn't what I was expecting to be the problem. So let's collect 2 stacks worth. Our starter iron deposit is finally done.
Jeez, really? It took this long?
Well, it's probably been done for a while. It's the first I've noticed it, though.
Thing held on like a trooper, though. There we go. Wondering why you guys didn't do anything there. Yeah, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Of course I've got an odd number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, guess what? Unlucky number 8. You're getting picked up. Now, I need... So... Spiderbot, you're the way. Move over there. Let me help. There you go. Blue splitter. Yes, I have a blue splitter.
It must have just needed to do some catch up. It looks like the Logibots have evened out a little bit now.
Well, that's good.
It's almost a full belt of red. It's not being a full belt of red. Still showing short plastic everywhere. The reason you guys aren't full on ingredients.
I could actually do this in a different way. Okay, let's do this a little different.
Sure where that plastic is keeping out.
Maybe we just need a bigger plastic build.
Well, I'm gonna add a couple of beacons. See if I can get it to straighten out.
Oh, you're quite full, aren't you? Okay, this substation is really in the way. Oh, they're testing out your western front there. I'm gonna need more red boxes to make this easier.
Of course. Okay.
Oh no, I need... that. Okay, and... you need both. Let me pick that up. So... let's put that. So this, I'm going to change it around so this comes in this way.
Kind of just got these machines so fast that I can't. I need more inserters.
Needs more cowbell?
Needs more faster.
Okay. I don't know how.
Double up inserters on a couple of these. Yay for not getting smushed by trains.
Because you're in the spider tank, right above it all. Alright. Okay, good, that box is empty. Now I can pick all this up.
More than 400 robots? Ridiculous. 450 robots?
What's the
No,
problem with 400 robots?
Just seems like a lot of robots to make this go. Looks like I might need to bring down more. They are still all in use. Okay. Did that fix? Oh, not exactly.
Alright, so this needs to feed down there. And you're feeding to the far side of the belt.
You robots can't see the mouse.
Okay, so if I have them doing like that, that should be splitting it efficiently.
It's just not enough robots.
I feel like that's probably going to solve the issue. And this just needs the tail end of this belt to be within reach. This down here needs the uranium, so that would be a purple arm. I don't need this splitter here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Stop it. Here. Have all your damn shells back, you jerk. Now, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Output the dark uranium only.
Alright, that looks like all the rocket control machines are working.
And that one splits it. it needs to be on the right side of the belt going into that splitter.
What if I make you 40% faster?
There we go. There, let's put the blue box up here with an arm.
There's a rocket.
Vroom vroom. Rockets still go vroom vroom, right?
Sure.
Hooray. Yeah, shit.
There's some spacey science.
Okay, I need... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this kind of hokey-like.
Kind of hokey pokey.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little on the hokey side, but it doesn't matter because it's a real slow production line. Alright, now, is any of that good stuff gonna get to the fuel production, or do I need to... I need to hijack a little bit of it? Oh no, I specifically said it so that that stuff couldn't get through. Things I should remember that I did. Let's put a spritter. There's my spritter. Okay, your output priority is going to be right. That's not going to work.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Here, have a whole bunch of uranium because I'm an idiot. That's not going to work because that line never backs up.
Having looping problems?
I'm just trying to find a way to get enough of the good uranium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find a way to get enough of the good uranium to the fuel cell production without having to rob the enrichers. But I feel like the enrichment center is running just fast enough to keep up the supply, and that might be the problem. It's not a problem, it's just that's what's keeping it from getting to the fuel cell production.
Yeah, but you've got 10,000 in boxes over here.
Yep. I might have to have another arm pulling out of that box to fatten up this line so that the enrichers no longer are able to keep up. Shit. If I do that, it changes where you're placing. I want you placing on the inside and those on the outside. If I do that, you're on the outside also. Alright, so... There we go. Okay. if I do that, is there going to be a little bit of a backup happen? Haha! There we go. I just need a little bit to trickle through for the fuel cells. And that's got it.
Okay.
And having that belt packed solid like that means that centrifuges are basically going to be getting fed as fast as it's possible. So I shouldn't have any of them starving, in theory. Unless I've got too many for the amount of... Yes, so like... One of them is sitting there at the end, not even bothering to pick up because it's running and it's got a full queue for next run. The other one is running and it's picking up a few. Okay, yeah, that's working better.
I think you're right at the limit, probably, though.
Yeah.
For that fast a belt, anyway.
Yeah, like if you look at the right-hand line here, it's actually starting to pile up a little bit in between runs, which is perfect. That's what I'm trying to do is just have enough pile up that there's no wait in between, but not have the line like packed solid, because then I'm wasting it instead of having it go to the fuel cells, which it's now making. It's not like we're short on the fuel cells, but I would like to build up a bit more of a buffer, and that's why I was trying to iron out this before I increase the buffer size for the fuel cells.
Right.
Yeah, we're flowing through this stuff. There's... holy shit, there's a ton of it in this chest. Oh, I know why that is. There we go. Throw it in along the bottom. That'll keep those arms happy. I had reshuffled these boxes over a handful at a time kind of thing, and in doing so, it screwed up the distribution of the natural distribution of the ore, the uranium, to settle to the bottom boxes. Instead, it settled them to the right-hand boxes. So that's why this box ended up so fat. Now the bottleneck's going to be iron plate, because I'm almost out of iron plate for fuel cells, which is no big deal. Oh, lots of uranium bullets.
You flying that plate in?
No, I had just thrown a few hundred in that box, and it took this long to go through like 300 or 400. It took a really, really long time. It's rather than building the logistic network from there to here, rather than having that logistic network connect with like another 8 roboports or 6 roboports.
Yeah.
I was just hoofing it in. What do you think? Should I bother connecting the roboports?
Maybe.
Okay, well, let's see how many it's going to take and how they're going to work out here. We have enough roboports now that it's not a big deal. When I was setting that up, I didn't want to get stupid with them.
Yeah, and then whatever that box needs to be requesting, then we could actually have nuclear fuel
That box...
in the trains too.
I think that box needs the rare uranium. Oh no, that one was
Yeah,
that one was
just
rock.
needs rocket fuel.
Yeah, that one was rocket fuel, but I hadn't been running the nuclear fuel because it needed the good uranium, and I was not in a position to be able to afford that yet.
Well, you don't go through it very fast.
Nope, and now we're in a position where I actually have some to spare. That's the biggest thing, is just having the good stuff to spare, because it's like 0.3% chance of being what you get.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Until you start Cobra-Xing it.
Wow, I don't even need those roboports powered for them to fly shit over there? How is that possible?
When you place them down, they place charged.
Oh, so they do need to be powered, otherwise they're gonna disconnect. Okay. That seems weird. They don't need power. Okay, you are powered. I guess I should give you the power you require. This one here, I can probably do off this pole somehow. Right there. And then this one should be the same. Oh no, this one's a substation, so we'll just drop the nearest substation for you. Okay, there we go. They're all built, powered, connected. Let's set that to slightly larger buffer. This needs to be a requester chest, which I don't have in my pocket. I'll go get a couple of requester chests and set that up.
Don't forget to tick the request from buffer chest, or it won't be able to grab the rocket fuel.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where are you? Oh, well, I don't need you there. You know, like bringing the iron plate or whatever out here is not going to keep the logistics spots terribly occupied, but it will save me having to do the manual run.
And not when there's 1,300 of them. It'll be fine.
Yeah, there's pretty minimal demand. Get you guys to bring a couple hundred red magazines. There we go.
And then you can logistics request the other stuff you're making out there.
What's that?
And then you'll be able to logistics request the other stuff that you're making out there.
Oh yeah, logistics request for the green ammo, for example. Blue box.
That wall doesn't have all of its lasers. Let's go fix that.
That needs... That needs rocket fuel. Let's... tick that. And this one needs to request that. Alright, we are making nuclear fuel.
Yes.
We will have very small...
Yeah, so I'll switch over the requesters for that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll have very small quantities of nuclear fuel available shortly. Well, actually, what does it do? It produces... Yeah, it does a 1-to-1, so it's just going to be one at a time they spit them out. Okay, well, I've got enough to keep them going, I've got enough to keep the ammo going, I've got enough to keep the enrichment going, fuel cells are going. I can now open this up to, say, 2 stacks for a buffer of cells. Yeah, our nuclear plant is running a whole lot better now. All of the steam tanks are full. Yeah, a steam tank full is 222 times more space efficient than an accumulator, so now that we are actually storing full tanks, like 32 of them, we probably won't see any dip in power.
Well, no, the dip is because we were demanding more than the turbines could provide.
And there was no steam in 3/4 of the tanks. If there's steam if there's steam in the tanks, then that'll keep all of the turbines. It'll keep all of the turbines fed, which we weren't able to do.
Right. The steam in the tanks means you can turn the reactors themselves off, not produce more steam.
Yeah, and the reactors weren't getting properly watered either, so they weren't running it as efficiently as they should be.
Yeah, but I don't think you have any smarts to stop inserting new fuel cells, right?
No.
To turn those off.
Nope, I do not.
Which, looking at our power graph, I mean, it's pretty much cranking it most of the time. Like we've got slightly more solar than nuclear, and like we're running it down to where the steam engines are coming back on.
Well, I can easily drop a second nuclear setup now that we've got the enrichment bulked up.
Well, I've just been dropping more solar too.
Wow, oh, it's really slow making nuclear fuel. 90 seconds crafting time. I didn't notice that before. And they don't stack. They are a single item stack.
Right. But they have they have more energy than the 10 rocket fuel that it would stack to.
Yeah, 1.21 gigawatts, right?
Yeah. Instead of one.
That is, well, then do I only need like one chest for storage for them? 48 will be plenty to have on deck.
Yeah, because I'll go to all of the trains and request like 5 or something. So they'll all get distributed out to all of the train things, and then one more chest worth after that is plenty of backup.
Yeah, like each locomotive can only hold 3 fuel, so if we had 20 locomotives, that would be 60. I don't think we have 20 locomotives on tracks right now.